Hey guys, how's it going? It's Garrett DMG. I'm back with another video. And oi, cunts! Nah, I'm kidding. I look like Billy Butcher, but no, I don't know, man. I'm just here to make probably my last video of the chapter, I might as well say. It's not a last video from me from YouTube, no way. I'm not going anywhere. But, no, this is like my last, video of this chapter of my life, because I'm gonna be out of here. You know, I'm getting evicted. Sorry, I have to pack up my things. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Blah blah blah. But I'm going with God. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm plugged into something, a source that is a fucking pardon my language, God, but it's a source, man. You know what I mean? It's got integrity. It's got power that you can't even fathom. It's got possibilities you can't even fathom. You know what I mean? It's got opportunity that you can't even fathom. I didn't even get to the blessings yet. You know, and I'm not trying to sound like Mr. Positive. What I'm saying is, God is there for those who are in need. Alright? That's the real stuff here. He's there for those who are oppressed and need. That's the most important part of this journey. It's not about what money you're making, what you're doing. It's about, are you here for family? Are you here to protect your family? Remember, like God said, who shall I send? Send you, send me. We're here. We're here now. So life happens now, right? And we're in it. If you're struggling, good. That's God. If you're having a hard time, good. That's God. If you're having a blessing, good. That's God. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's where it all counts. What are you doing for your family? What are you doing for yourself, your mentality? You know what I mean? What are you doing for your physical strength? You know what I mean? What are you doing for yourself and the people that you care about? Alright? And now there's a lot of dark energies and bullshit, pardon my French, Lord, but they'll take part and try and stop you for doing said promise that God put you here for. But you gotta remember, you can't stop. And you can't pour from an empty cup either. Don't even try. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's just you, man. It's just you. And it's not about what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're going to do today. It's about whether you fulfilled that promise, man. To higher power. But you got to stick around, man. You can't just check out easily, and you can't check out early. You know what I mean? By dying. Or, you know what I mean? Unaliving. You got to go through it. And you do that because you know that there was a sacrifice made for you. You know what I mean? And that's where it all comes from at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But no, man, this life gets hard out here, man. It's getting hard. It's getting harder and harder every day. You know what I mean? But you gotta do your part. And what your part is what your promise is. You stick to that, you'll never lose. I don't know, maybe this video is just some sort of promise chat, but it's just this, it's the same thing, man. You plug yourself into that source, you got it. You got it, but you gotta build it. You know what I mean? I got into a couple of fights in the past 2 days. Physical, some physical. I'm alright. Some mental. I'm alright. Because I got God with me. You know what I mean? And He is untapped power, man. People really need to respect the higher power, that holy divine power and strength of the Lord. And Himself even too, most importantly. Like, what are we talking about here, man? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? We're talking about the OG. The Father Lord up in the business. He's the Lord of hosts. He gets the job done. If you can't do it, let Him step in. He will take care of it. He will take care of it. That's a promise. It's a blessing. So much so, it's even more than a promise. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? And there's just like so much going on in the world today, man. There's so much going on. So much going on. I feel like everybody in their corner has so much going on, man. It just turns out to be so much afterwards. That's why I started this YouTube channel. Straight up, bro. Like, I'm not even lying. Because, like, just shit got... Just... There's a lot going on, man. There's just a lot going on. I notice that. Everything you do. Everything you do. It's wild. It's wild. But you gotta keep both eyes open. You know what I mean? And you really gotta be conscious to this shit that happens around, man. You gotta be. Be discernful and be... You need a navigation. You need that you know what I mean? You need that edge, because as long as you got the edge... There's an ant. Whatever. Yeah, there's an ant crawling around the desktop. Fuck it. But, you know, like... Once you tap into that higher power, man, you're locked in. That's what it's really meant to lock in. But no, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot going on in this world today, and it's just getting worse and worse. I'm losing relationships. I'm not gaining any relationships, actually. It's sad, but it's true. I'm breaking more relationships in this lifetime than I am making. And that I'm not happy for. Maybe half of it is my fault. I take responsibility. But a good amount was just from mistakes I didn't want to be a part of. Simply that. You know what I mean? I got so tired of it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So whoever watches this video, man, I know. I know. You know what I mean? I've been there. I've been at the bottom of that bottle. I've been at the bottom of the weed bowls and just everything, man. It's never the answer for me. It was never. Nothing was good enough for me, man, because it ain't here. It's up there. You know what I mean? And that's just a whole honest truth. It ain't what's around here. It's what's up there. Because without up there, we don't have down here. You know what I mean? The North Star. The North Star, man. Like, that's who he is. He is literally the North Star. And God is good, man. Like, he's always there. He's always there. But man, it's been a rough couple of nights for me. I'm dealing with a lot with family. I'm dealing a lot with my future. I don't even know if you even got a future. But you know what I mean. The basic shit. The shit you pray for at night. The people you pray for at night. You know what I mean? But it's just like, you know, it is what it is. You gotta roll with the rocks. You gotta roll with the waves. Because at the end of the day, you know, you're all you got. You're all you got. You can't pour from an empty cup. Even God has boundaries. So you gotta have boundaries, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. That's just the way it goes. Rules are rules. I think that's where I really separate from a lot of people morally. Really, though. For real. That's some real shit, bro. Like, this shit gets crazy up in here. And I'm telling you, like, you only have one way to go, and that's forward. You can't look back. You can't look back, no matter how bad it is. Because that's how survivor's guilt starts. You cannot look back. You gotta admit that you did what you did, and you did it because you had to do it. And if nobody can understand that, they don't know the first part about life. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about, man. You only got one life. How are you gonna live it? It's up to you. But that's the video, guys. Hopefully I inspired a little bit of y'all, and hopefully, I don't know, I just wanted to talk tonight, give a little bit of some blessings to everybody, and just, I hope everyone's doing well. And this is the end of the chapter of this on these videos. But there's gonna be a whole new chapter of life for me, because life is about to change, like, in a couple of tomorrows. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Wish me luck, and God bless you guys. Take care. Peace.